What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam Mentality World. I got Zo3Z right here.
Hugger's gonna hug.
I got Kid Jalisco 21.
I feel glorious.
So we're going to talk about the TLC results. This is our first pay-per-view we got to watch together as fellow wrestling nerds.
New buddies rock.
They do. So, let's see. We'll just jump right into it. We got the first match. We had Bray and Randy versus Heath and Rhino for the Tag Team Championships. Nothing too crazy happened here. You guys got any thoughts?
Well, I just had a feeling that, it was Bray's time to win a title finally, so I was really happy with that. But I'm still not sure where this whole Randy thing is going with the Wyatts. I mean, he gave Luke Harper a weird look, felt kind of weird. But what else did you think, Manny?
I predicted Slater and Rhino to win. I thought it was going to be out of nowhere. They're going to escape with the win, but...
It was an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah. But kind of like in the end when Harper was giving like that weird look saying, oh, where's my title? And they pass it back to him. I'm like, that's stage one. Stage one. He might turn?
Totally agree.
Yeah, like Bray gave him his title first, and then Randy looked at him, and then Randy gave him his title. So it's like, I don't know what he's doing there. But as a point of interest, Bray Wyatt's first shot at gold is actually silver.
Finally.
Yeah, it's not even gold. It's silver. He got the silver belt. Okay, on to the second match. We had Carmella versus Nikki. We had Mrs. Big Cass versus Mrs. Cena.
How you doing?
We gonna start this one up. Manny, got anything to add about this one?
Yeah, I predicted Carmella was going to go away with the win.
Me too.
And I thought Natalya was going to come out of nowhere, but Carmella just bursted out.
She didn't come out, but Carmella did say Natalya was, in fact, the one that attacked her. We're still not sure if that's true or not.
Sure.
But that's the storyline so far. So, what you got?
Well, I proved these gentlemen wrong because I picked Nikki Bella. Knew she was going to win all along, but I was kind of confused that, why Natalya did not come out, interfere the match.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried to cover it up, say no, she lied.
Then he was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a fire extinguisher into a Rack Attack 2.0. So we got the third match. We got Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't have to compete for this one or any of these. But, so I picked Dolph on this one. You picked Dolph, and you picked Miz. This guy was on a roll tonight.
It was, but it did not count this time. His predictions video did not count for a title or for a punishment.
We decided not to do that for SmackDown anymore because there's too much pressure because every 2 weeks we're watching it having anxiety attacks. So for the SmackDown ones, we're not going to have punishments or rewards. But for Raws, we still will. But
and for the ones with both Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, like Survivor Series. But this one, it was a decent match. Like I said, it's really hard to have a bad ladder match, I think. What do you guys think?
Yeah, same here. It had somewhat, maybe it was the X factor for me for out of the whole 6 matches, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
I think both of them were trying to avoid their faces each time because they were using their hands much of the time when they were trying to get hit on the ladder.
They're gonna know wrestling's fake.
Hey, but it's still real to me. They're trying to avoid the faces, so I can tell that. But
the money
paycheck, yeah.
In the end, the ladder match was really good, and kind of like in the end, the Miz winning it.
Speaking of really good matches, we got Baron Corbin versus Kalisto in a chairs match.
I hate Baron Corbin.
They had some decent times. Like I said, when Kalisto had jumped off the turnbuckle and put Baron through the 6 tables or 6 chairs. I can't figure out my parts, but it was all right. Like I said, then he went on talking smack and was talking smack to Daniel Bryan about it, beating up the little guy. Supposedly he's going to go for the World Heavyweight title.
God.
That's what Daniel Bryan said.
Yeah. I think we'll just skip that match. That one was decent at best. All right, for this one, it's for the Women's Championship between Becky Lynch versus Carmella.
No, wait, Becky Lynch.
Alexa, I'm sorry. Different blonde hair chick. I don't know my wrestlers.
You just made the list!
All right, so I picked Alexa, not Carmella. Zoe, you picked Alexa and you picked Becky. So why'd you pick the loser?
I'm shocked right now. This match, I was super shocked. I thought Becky Lynch was going to escape with that win easily. That I thought that Alexa Bliss wasn't going to win. It was too soon for her, but shocked that she was holding that title. Everybody was predicting online that she was holding the title, and she ended up getting it. But when I watched Talking Smack, she broke down winning that title. It was her dream come true. But I was really happy that she finally won it.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. It's only the SmackDown Women's Championship. It doesn't count, really.
Second place.
It's like the U.S. title when Roman Reigns isn't carrying it. Yeah, so we picked Alexa. Why'd you pick Alexa, Zoe?
I just felt that it was her time, and Becky Lynch had the title for a while, and like her promos have been good, and I don't know, just the build up. It just felt right for Alexa Bliss to win, and just congrats to her. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, like I said, same here. Like I said, I picked Alexa. Becky was the first ever women's SmackDown Women's Champion. I said, and I feel like if she would have beat her again, then it would have just squashed Alexa like a bug, and then be like, oh, who does she go against now? This way, it kind of got a rivalry where it's like Alexa's beating her, Becky's beating her, back and forth, and they keep going on like they do with Sasha and Charlotte until the end of time. Now we got the sixth and final match on the list of Adamantality for Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. Woo. I got two.
They don't want
one for Dean and AJ. I can't.
On sale now on Craigslist.
Yes, if you act now. If you live in the greater LA area, you could own that. So I picked Dean. You guys picked AJ. I guess I'll go first since I picked the loser. I just figured it was Dean's turn to win because, kind of like with the Becky and Alexa thing, like he keeps losing to AJ. So it's like, all right, cool. Dean will finally win, and they'll keep going back and forth. Apparently, they got different plans for this. You guys picked AJ. Why?
I chose AJ because, I just feel like he's holding on to the title. And my prediction, I feel like he's going to face The Undertaker at Royal Rumble. But I did not see Ellsworth, interrupting and going heel. I kind of had a feeling maybe.
This guy's the only guy. I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming at all. He kind of saw it. He saw it like clear as day.
I was talking to these guys earlier today. I'm like, Ellsworth's gonna show up out of nowhere, but
I knew he was gonna show up.
I kind of knew he was gonna turn on Ambrose on the way that he's been treating Ellsworth the past couple of weeks. And when I saw that, these guys were like, Manny, what happened?
I
high-fived him.
I still didn't get it. I figured James Ellsworth would show up. I just didn't see. Okay, you got one guy, Dean Ambrose, that kind of treats you like a little brother, kind of picks on you a little bit and treats you bad. But then you got AJ Styles, who's giving you style clashes left and right off of stairs and everything on God's green earth. You're gonna pick Dean Ambrose's side, but not James Ellsworth. And then we watched Talking Smack, and we found out why. Give him why, Zoe. Why did James Ellsworth decide to betray Dean Ambrose?
Well, because now he gets his title shot, and he's going to win it because he's the best wrestler on the roster right now.
Because he's beat AJ Styles three
times.
Without
Dean Ambrose's help.
Without the help of anyone. Don't say Dean Ambrose. So supposedly he thinks I think he gets the title shot on this SmackDown.
This Tuesday SmackDown
against
Live.
AJ Styles, when usually he had Dean Ambrose on his side to help him beat him. But who knows? Maybe Dean Ambrose does help him to win, so then he can beat AJ. He can beat James Ellsworth because that'd be a lot easier fight than AJ Styles. But I don't think that's going to happen. I said it'd be kind of like we were talking about before, like when David Arquette won the WCW World Heavyweight Title, and it just went. It's like you're pissing in the face of all the people who have had the championship before. But I want to say one real quick thing: the story of the night, AJ Styles' butt. Who wants to touch on it?
He did not eat his burritos today, obviously. There was a rip. There was a blood coming out of his butt.
I don't know.
The audience were laughing. I'm sure people backstage were. It distracted us. Like, it was just, it was booty.
It was 2 inches away from seeing AJ Styles' a-hole. That's basically what we had. And then every time he'd bend over, like, no, don't do it. You're ripping more. And then
it was probably trending on Twitter now.
It was awkward, yeah. Look it up. That and the fact that Becky Lynch doesn't know how to set up a table. She kept pulling the thing out, it kept falling, pulling up. Just flip it over and gravity will go into effect.
Alexa Bliss too. She was doing the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Women, they can't do it. All right. I guess that's it for tonight, guys. That's it for tonight, right, guys?
Yeah.
That's about it. Hope everybody enjoyed TLC as much as we did. We gave it, what, a 3 out of 10?
7, actually.
We gave it a SmackDown plus a little.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like,
They needed the gimmicks.
Who knows? Like, maybe Roadblock would be decent too.
Yeah. Who knows? That's it. That's it. Got Kid Jalisco 21. Got Zoe Threezy.
Yep.
Adamantality. That's it tonight, everybody. Peace.